welcome. We are fixing dinner, y'all. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Dinner is going to take a few hours to cook, so we're going to start it now. All right. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Lydia. I'm a certified holistic nutrition coach, certified holistic personal trainer. There is method to that madness. And I follow a very, I'm kind of using some processed stuff today, but like I'm trying not to, but I follow a very like whole foods kind of diet. But my seasonings today are a little bit processed, but like there's a reason for that, right? So today I'm making twice cooked pork belly. It's basically like Chinese pork belly burnt ends. And who doesn't love pork belly burnt ends? If you are an Asian food lover, tell me in the comments. I would love to know where my Asian food people are because I am obsessed. And this is pretty much the only Asian dish that I can do halfway decent. So what we are going to start with is I'm going to turn the heat on. So I know this is a dirty pan. Twice cooked pork belly, you have to cook it twice. The first cook is to boil it and remove all of the impurities. So I have done that, and I'm reusing the same pan. I literally just took it off, threw it in the strainer, rinsed it off. So this is the same pan, but that's okay. All right, so I have this over medium heat, and the first thing that we are going to do is add some ghee. Ooh, yay. This is really just to kind of start the yumminess caramelizing. Remember, pork belly does have a lot of fat in it, natural fat. It is animal fat. It is super healthy for you, so, but I don't need to have like the entire pot swimming in fat, if that makes sense. So I've got that melting. Next is going to go my sweetener, but while I'm melting this, I'm going to chop up my garlic. It doesn't need to be very fine. This is more for flavor than for anything else. So I happen to like garlic. I think the original recipe called for like 1 clove of garlic. Are you a garlic lover? Because if you're a garlic lover, you understand that 1 clove of garlic is meaningless. You aren't gonna taste it, right? So I do a little bit more, and I'm just kind of passing my knife through it just once or twice. Like literally, this is a rough chop, okay? And that, yes, I had to slice up my pork belly, but really, this is the only chopping involved. All right. So, I want my butter, or my ghee melted. Ghee is just clarified butter. So I got that melted, and I'm gonna add, the original recipe calls for rock sugar. Obviously, rock sugar messes with people's blood sugars. Go figure. So I am using allulose. And it's actually a fair amount, right? So it calls, that's actually not enough. It calls for about 3 tablespoons. Everything in here, I love this recipe. It's easy to remember because everything is 3 tablespoons. So there is my allulose. And I just want that to start getting some color on it. Basically, I want it to start caramelizing, and this is too small to do this with. So, I guess we shall use maybe this one. All right. So this is going to take a few minutes. That's okay. But I like the allulose, even though it is it has no effect on blood sugar. It actually has other health benefits. Sorry, scraping the pan here is a little bit loud. It doesn't have a significant impact on blood sugar. But what I love about it is it works just like sugar does. So I use allulose. Anything that calls for sugar, I use allulose. And that's just my go-to. So, does it need to be stirred right now? Probably not. It's already melted into the ghee. And that's, like I said, I love it. It melts into things. Like if I were using stevia, but stevia is not really a great example. I don't think it would either, but erythritol or xylitol, it wouldn't be melting in like this. So, yay! Like I don't want it to burn, otherwise I would turn the temperature up to speed this process up. But it is what it is. So, we'll just let that go. Let me show you, I guess, real fast. So see, you got little bubbles over there. But it's going. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go. Make this a little bit more steady here. I promise, I know I can do this. It doesn't need constant babying, but once it starts bubbling, anybody that's ever made candy, you know, once it starts bubbling, like, stuff's starting to happen. So I am gonna like kind of continuously stir now until it gets to a golden brown color. It's really pale golden right now. I want that golden brown because golden brown is flavor, right? Yes. So I make this dish several times a year. It's not that it's complicated, but because it's really not. Like, y'all are gonna see how really, really easy this is. My color is coming. I'm so happy. Y'all are gonna see how easy this is, but like, it's super rich, and I don't want that heavy of rich food all the time. But on occasion, I really, really, really do like it. So. I guess the color I'm really going for is, you know, when you have brown butter, that's pretty much the color I'm going for here. Because it's clarified butter, it's not going to do that browning part, because you've taken the solids out already, which is the part that usually does it. But we're getting there. All right, let me show you the color I have right now. So see, it's really gotten a lot darker. Those of you from the South, you understand when you are making your roux, it's got to get golden for flavor, right? So that's what we're doing. All right, next goes in this garlic. And the pork belly goes in right now too. Oh my God. Y'all, as soon as that garlic hit the sugar, all I can smell is garlic. It's amazing. All right. Basically now I want my pork to get a little bit of color, pick up some of that caramelization. I'm going to adjust the temperature just a little bit. Really, I didn't do much. Love this part. All right, the other aromatics I already set out that are going with this are yum, y'all. So much yum. All right, so I've got, oh, y'all can't see. Let me show you. Whee, that's on the edge. So I have regular soy sauce. You could use liquid aminos here. I have dark soy sauce. If you don't have dark soy sauce, use the same liquid aminos, use the same soy sauce, it doesn't matter. Star anise, you can get this at any grocery store. And I buy this strictly for this dish. So I always have this on hand. Cinnamon stick. These are really going to flavor it without being overpowering. Cinnamon and star anise are very, very strong herbs. So you're gonna get the flavor from it just by putting them in whole. It doesn't matter, you're gonna fish them out at the end. If you wanna wrap it in cheesecloth or something like that, that's fine. I choose not to, because I'm lazy. Like, you guys, you will learn as you see me cook. I am not about let's do things hard, I'm about let's do things lazy. Because honestly, like, if it makes a difference in the flavor, fantastic, I will do it. But if it doesn't make a difference in the flavor, and I'm not serving it to anyone, I'm not gonna put extra effort in. If you were serving this to someone, yes, you would wanna put them in like a cheesecloth or something like that, because you don't want somebody to bite down on the anise or the cinnamon. But otherwise, just let it go, it's fine. All right, how am I gonna serve this? Because I am, you know, I'm really low carb. I'm probably just gonna eat it the way it is. Also, oh, I know how I wanted to serve it. I'm gonna do a soft-boiled egg with it. Soft-boiled egg with this is going to be so good. It's gonna, I don't know, it's just so good. Like, I love going to the, there's a Asian fusion restaurant around the corner from my house. And they do I believe they're Filipino. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me on this. But they do a pork belly adobo with garlic rice. And they put a soft boiled egg on it. And it is one of the best things ever. So, like, I'm kind of going to do that just without the rice. If I find I do need rice, I will cook it one day and refrigerate it for at least overnight. And then eat it the second day. That also helps with the glycemic, how it hits your blood sugar. All right, y'all have got to see how freaking amazing this looks. Look at this. Look at this caramelization that's already started. Like, you can see the edges are kind of getting that burnt edgeness on it. Like, this one is a perfect example. Like, see? It's already getting that burnt edgeness. That's what you want to see. All right, we're good? We're good. All right. And then remember how it was like 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. I have not figured out what the difference is between light soy sauce and dark soy sauce. Whatever. Oh, and the part I forgot to tell you, they want Shaoxing wine. I can't find Shaoxing anywhere, but the original recipe said sherry was a good substitute. So fantastic. We will add some sherry to this, and then the rest of our aromatics. And again, you're not going to crush these. Okay, well, I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. I am going to break it in half. I've got 1 cinnamon stick left. And then 2 star anise. Could I do 3? Yes. Do I want to do 3? Not today. I'm reserving this one. It kind of looks like it broke, and I really don't want it to open up inside. There we go. 2, 3. Because star anise is a very, very, very strong flavor. But oh my God, y'all, this smells freaking amazing right now. Okay, and then the part that I didn't plan ahead for, fill it up with water. Sorry, I didn't get a thing of water. So hold on a second. Let me go put this in the sink and get some water in it. Okay, so let me show you. Like, I didn't overdo it with the water. It was basically just up to the level of the pork, right? And that's it. I'm gonna stir it. Keep stirring it. Let's see. Why does this not do it? Keep stirring. I am gonna scrape down the sides a little bit because I know that sugar as it that allulose as it caramelized got a little bit sticky, and I want that sticky on the pork, not on my pot. Oh, and you know what I forgot? And it's okay, I can add it now. Is some fresh ginger with some garlic. So my ginger. And again, I like ginger, so I am a believer in you just go until your heart says stop. So maybe we'll just do this whole little bit. I keep my ginger frozen because it makes it really easy to grate. So, tell me in the comments, are you a ginger person? Are you a garlic person? Do you love all the aromatics? Because honestly, I love them all. And what I like about this, like, okay, so the wine, I'll give you that. It's fermented. Excuse me, it's, oh no, ginger went in. Okay, we'll find whatever. I'm not going to get excited. Again, this is more of an aromatic, so like it fell in. All right, whatever. Clearly it wanted to go swimming, and who am I to deny it? So ginger, garlic are both super good for your immune system, which is probably one of the reasons why I like them. They're very good for your health. The cinnamon is good for helping lower blood sugar. I believe ginger is too. Ginger and garlic are also very good, right? Ginger and garlic? Yeah, are also very good for memory. So this is like a bowl of health, right? Soy sauce, if I were using liquid aminos, I might say it was healthy. I'm not a huge fan of soy sauce, but again, this is a fermented food, so I'm sure there is some benefit there. Those that have gluten sensitivities, you need to use liquid aminos. But otherwise, this is it. So, and the cinnamon, yeah, star anise. I don't know what star anise property is. If you know, tell me in the comments. But really, this is it for dinner. So all I'm gonna do is let this sit and braise for like another 3 hours, or until I'm hungry and I can't take it anymore. And then about 30 minutes before I want to eat, which would be about the time you would start rice if you were having this with rice, take the lid off and you want it to reduce down, caramelize down around your pork belly, and that way you get that really beautiful golden sheen, and it's just absolutely delicious. So I'm not going to hold you on here for 3 hours of staring at nothing, so y'all have a fantastic day. I will talk to you later. Bye.